What's up, y'all? This is Chris. I am gonna take you through a little meal prep with me. A lot of people have been asking me how I cook my bison and venison and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you how to do it tonight with a little tasty recipe. Alright, so hold on. This recipe is going to be venison and bison stuffed peppers with some bacon. You don't have to add the bacon if you want. I'm gonna basically be using this as a final meal of the day for the next 3 days, and for the next 3 or 4 days my carbs are going to be a little bit low. If you want sorry guys, if you want to add some carbs in there, you definitely can. What you're going to need is a pound of bison and a pound of venison, and I got 6 bell peppers here. I got some feta cheese. I got some uncured apple smoked bacon. I've got some omega eggs. I've got some almond flour. And I got some onion. So, hold on, I'm going to take you through the prep. So I got my bacon frying here on a medium heat. Going to make it not too crispy because I'm going to stuff the inside of the pepper, line the inside of the peppers with it before I put my venison and bison mixture in. But you guys get the idea. Alright, bacon's all cooked up. Roommate's creeping around.
Always creeping.
Gonna start lining this stuff in the peppers. Alright guys, so the next thing I did here was cut off the tops of these bell peppers, and then I am going to line the inside of each of these with 2 slices of bacon. Alright, and I've stuffed each of these with 2 slices of bacon. These are a little bit smaller, so they got a little less. But you can pretty much see it. I just put them in there in kind of a crisscross pattern, even if that. But pretty simple. Alright guys, in my mixing bowl I got 3 whole eggs. I got about a half a cup of almond flour. I've got a pound of bison, a pound of venison, and then I've got about 6 ounces of feta cheese. If you guys want less fat, less calories, you can take the cheese out. You can do this with egg whites and things like that. But this is what I'm working with here for the flavor. Pepper stuffed. Each of these is going to be, so there's about 8 ounces of meat in these 4 here, and then about 4 ounces in each of these. And so each of these is going to be about 48 grams of protein, very low carb, and around 25 grams of fat with the bacon and the cheese and the egg and all that. So, like I said, you could add to this recipe or take it away if you want. You don't need to use venison and bison. You could use beef. You don't have to have the bacon, but it's good for flavor. And you don't have to have the almond flour or anything like that if you don't want to. Or you can add onions, add all types of vegetables, add salsa to it and stuff like that. It makes it more tasty. I've set the oven here for 375 degrees. It's preheating right now. And I'm going to put it in for about 20 minutes with a cover on it, and then I'll pull it out and see what they look like. Alright guys, so my 20 minutes is up. I had a tinfoil cover on here. I'm going to pull that off. You see they're cooking up pretty good in there. And I'm going to put these back in for another 20 minutes. So we'll be back when they're done. Alright, so I just pulled these out of the oven, and this is what they look like. I'm going to let these sit here for about 5-10 minutes just to cool off before I store them for future usage. And you can see they fit nicely here in my Fitmark container, so that I can carry these around me wherever I want to take them. Hey, what up guys? So that was my stuffed pepper recipe using bison and venison. Reasons why I used both bison and venison, mainly because both meats have great amino acid profiles, and just kind of extending that amino acid profile there that allows for more cellular uptake of protein, that allows for more ability to use the protein that you're eating and to use the protein in other foods, because those amino acids are going to be floating around your bloodstream for a while. Hope you guys enjoy the recipe if you try it. One key to being fit, not just being a bodybuilder, but being fit and living a healthy lifestyle, is knowing how to cook. I thank God that my grandfather Carmine taught me how to cook at a very young age. Taught me to cook some very unhealthy stuff, but he gave me the ideas for the flavors and for what I want to include, and that allows me to live this lifestyle a little more simply. And I'd rather be eating this stuff than some fucking prepped fucking McDonald's bullshit or anything else. Yeah, I do that stuff from time to time. I do get the rotisserie chickens. I do get the My Fit Foods, but there's nothing like eating your own cooking. And when you can do it, do it. That's it for Getting Shredded. Hit me up, gettingtoshredded@gmail.com. Let me know your questions. Let me know your comments. If you tried the recipe, let me know. Also, putting a little challenge out there for you guys. Actually, it's a challenge for me. If you have a food that you're craving, a food that you grew up with, maybe a comfort food or something like that, put it down in the comments below. I'll see if I can come up with a healthy recipe for that for future videos.